called Destination Elevation. John Hauser is vice president of the group, and he is here to tell us more about what they do as well as the upcoming event. Good morning, John. Thank you for being here.
Good morning, Wayne. What an honor to be here. Yeah, our founder, Bill Schneider, had a vision to when young people start showing some at-risk behavior, how can we kind of intersect their life and provide some guidance so they don't head down the path that Bill headed down. And so, yeah, this weekend we've got a big event coming up. It's kind of our inaugural community event, actually.
So this is the first time of this?
This is the first time, first public event of the organization.
And it's going on at Dakota Zoo, correct?
Yeah, from 11 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We'll have food trucks, and it'll be free. We have inflatable games, laser tag for the kids. Parents can join in, of course, as well. And yeah, just a fun community day to raise awareness of what Destination Elevation is doing here in our community and the real need to mentor youth.
Is Destination Elevation just a local group, or does it have fingers reaching out further than that?
Yeah, right now it is a local group.
Okay.
But again, Bill had a vision for it to go nationwide.
Yeah.
He was a high visionary, high man of motion and action.
All right. Now, John has mentioned Bill a couple of times and uses it in the past tense. That's because there was a tragic event just over this past weekend where Bill passed away.
Yeah. 16 months ago, a friend of mine said, "Hey, will you have coffee with a guy that's had a real turnaround and he needs a grant writer, and I thought you may know someone." And so I thought I was getting together with Bill for a one-time coffee. But from there, we built a relationship. We had a love for God, a love for people in common. And yeah, we've been working on this. He's put a board together. And yeah, the inaugural event, as we've been talking about, is this Saturday. And unfortunately, Bill was supposed to be here today, not me.
Yeah.
But
and I got the email yesterday, John, that said, Bill, the man that was supposed to be here the other day, you were going to come in instead, and that's because of the events that happened. And you know, what a shock. However, I never met Bill. I never heard the name before yesterday, but my guess is someone that is putting together a program like this, that probably has been through some of the things that Bill was, would have wanted this to go forward and not be stopped because of him, because he was thinking beyond himself.
Yeah, you know, Wayne, as I've been reflecting on it, we were actually out of town when I heard the news. I got the first call at about 10:30 in the morning, and by 1:30, I think I had 6 or 7 phone calls from people letting me know. But as we were driving back from Colorado, I sensed God saying, Bill's voice is silent, but his vision is shouting at us.
Okay, what is the Destination Elevation? Where did the name come from? How long has this process been churning to get to where you're at today?
That's a great question. You know, I think Bill had the idea a number of years ago, but I think about three and a half years ago, he had a pretty dramatic, I think he was just getting out of prison and decided he had made good headway at various times, but he had a pretty dramatic life turnaround about 3 years ago, and he ran into a gentleman that actually previously had put him in jail. And they saw the change in Bill, and this policeman looked at him and said, "Well, what are you doing for kids?" And it just triggered something for Bill that I do need to give back. And that was actually a major part of his recovery plan, was to help people, always helping people, mentoring, guiding. God had shown him a love-fear table. And Wayne, maybe 2 months ago, he's like, "John, like I had started going with him to treatment centers and to Burleigh County Detention Center. I was his caddy. I felt like God said, "John, just walk alongside this young man.
Take him where he's got to go."
Exactly, and that's what I tried my best to do. But he said, "John, I have this talk," and I'd heard him give it 3-4 times. He's like, "How do I need some discussion guides, some questions." I said, "You know what, Bill, I think what you need to do is have someone videotape you, and then we'll find someone to write the curriculum." A week before he passed, all of a sudden in my Facebook message was a video. Someone had taped his whole talk.
Oh,
wow. On Monday before he passed, I got a text message with a 6-week study guide to go along with his talk. So I know God is still working. I know that vision and what God was teaching him, it needs to continue.
Yeah.
And so our board is deeply committed. Don't know exactly what the steps look like, but the heart is there.
You know, time goes fast, and we talked about that before we came on the air. Time is going to fly by, John, but we're down to about 30 seconds. Give us again the overview of Destination Elevation, where, when, and what it all entails.
Community Fun Day is this Saturday, Dakota Zoo, from 11 to 5. At 1 o'clock, everyone's going to gather in celebration of Bill's life.
Okay.
We'll have food and bouncy houses and laser tag. And Destination Elevation is here to help at-risk teens take healthier path forward.
And adults, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. He mentioned it. Food. There's going to be food there.
Yes.
Food trucks, correct?
Food trucks, yes,
All
sir.
right. That sounds great. John, thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing the story, because I'm sure it's so fresh, it's so raw, and it's a difficult thing to talk about. But in Bill's memory, I'm sure this thing's going to go forward and be a great success.
Yeah. Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it.